What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fitness Realty Podcast. My name is TJ McClelland, as you know, broker of Fitness Realty. This podcast is going to be all about the political scene, the political atmosphere out there. I don't care whether you're left, right, center, front, back. I don't care what political direction you are. The thing that I want to bring to the table is that typically during political election years, there is a trend that interest rates will go down. Now, you guys know we've been in 2024 and people have been talking about interest rates going down since the beginning of the year and late last year in 2023. And we have seen very little action in the interest rate area. And so what are you guys' thoughts? Do you think that the trends during an election year will hold true? Do you think that we'll see some interest rate bumps go down? What are you guys' thoughts out there? Do you think that a president on the left or president on the right is better for the housing economy? Who do you think is going to do a better job of managing housing affordability? I mean, I've got a lot of questions that go along those lines because honestly, right now, the affordability of homes in Utah is becoming a huge crisis. As you guys know, our governor, Spencer Cox, delivered a State of the State, I think is what the speech is called, a couple months ago or 3 months ago, something like that, in Utah. And during that, he said the main crisis facing Utah is housing affordability. Now, nobody really talks about how to break that down or how to make it actually go away. So nobody has really great ideas on how to get that done. And a lot of that is because there's so much bureaucracy and red tape to fix the supply issue of real estate. And that's one of the leading things that you can actually fix. As you guys know, a housing market or housing in general is just an economy. It's just a piece of the economy. And so you can look at it with supply and demand. And right now in Utah, the demand is very, very, very high, with as many people are moving here from California, Texas, other states, making it that much more difficult for locals to have affordable housing. So with the demand so high, the way to help that would be to increase the supply. Well, as you guys know, builders can only build homes as fast as builders can build homes. And I say that, and that probably sounds kind of stupid on how to say that, but they literally have their hands handcuffed at the city level on how fast they can build homes. Now, builders would want to build as quickly as they possibly could because that is how they make profits. However, since they're bound by city regulation and city code and city planning and zoning and everything that associates with that, developments take years and years to get into the works, and sometimes by the time they get to where they can start breaking ground, they might not even be feasible in what they want to do with that land anymore. And so sometimes huge wrenches are thrown into that whole mess. Excuse me. But the thing that I want to point out is that the supply side is something that we could try to fix because it's hard to make demand, or it's hard to fix demand. You either have demand and it's high or you don't. It's something that you can't really change that unless your product really changes drastically, which housing in Utah looks the same as it has for a long time. I mean, it kind of changes on density levels, but it's roughly the same thing that we're offering to people. So the product that we're offering is about the same. The demand is just going up because of so many people coming here. Now, my take on it, if we could fix the supply side, I think that would be really kind of interesting. And here's a couple of ideas to fix the supply side to give us more supply in Utah. Two things. One, unhandcuff builders at the city level a little bit. We need regulation and zoning and coding and stuff like that, but unleash them a little bit so that we can have more supply in the system. Number two is allow cities to be able to help these builders utilize practices that are faster. So a faster build job. Now, there's something that's kind of crazy. I'm sure you guys have probably seen this online, maybe you haven't. But there is a way to concrete 3D print the walls and foundation of a home. There are a few companies in the national scene that are trying to figure out how to do this, but they're literally taking a nozzle that's hooked to a robot that literally goes across and prints the walls of a structure. Kind of crazy. Now, I've seen that firsthand. There's actually a company in Murray that does that, and I don't know how far along they are now, but I saw them about 2 or 3 years ago. But they were able to print the walls of a home, and they said they could print the walls for roughly $7,200. I think that in today's dollars, that's probably a lot higher now just because concrete really shot up in cost. But can you imagine having the ability to print the foundation, flooring, and walls of a concrete structure in less than 72 hours for a house, and have it be way more cost effective than a stick-built house? So I know that's kind of a pipe dream, but I think that that is one of the pieces that could help give us more supply in this high demand economy of housing, and it would help the affordability issue because you could create these homes for a lot cheaper. So anyway, what are your guys' thoughts out there? Political stuff, maybe whatever you guys are, left, right, center, it doesn't matter. Just what do you guys think about the economy or the housing affordability that we will be heading into towards this election season? What are your thoughts? Do you think supply is going to change? Do you think demand is going to change? Do you think interest rates are really going to spur this housing affordability? Because if they come down, you know that this area is going to light on fire. It's going to be insane. Anyway, my name is TJ McClellan, broker of Fitness Realty. This is the 111th podcast, all about political atmosphere. And what do you guys think? Write your comments down below. All right, see you guys. Bye.